right now we have post-politics time with Chris the Fix. Liza,
Gents,
for joining us.
thank you for having me.
Let's start right with the WikiLeaks story, and not so much the whole national security concerns. We know you've got deep concerns
Expert
there
on that.
But the political fallout here. We're going to have the battle over war funding this week. Does this start to crumble public support for
I think
the war?
Afghanistan is an odd one because, usually pick any issue of the day and Republicans are aligned against it and Democrats are aligned for it, or Democrats are aligned against it and Republicans are aligned for it. This one crosses over a little bit. Republicans have been roundly supportive generally of the Obama administration in Afghanistan. Significant doubts on the left with Democrats about it. So it's an odd coalition for Congress to start from. Foreign policy tends to produce these in a way that domestic policy doesn't. Healthcare, the economy. So I don't know where it goes. My guess is that this is a significant complication for it. This is obviously an ill-timed leak. And just more broadly, another probably bad week for the Obama administration. You're talking about the tax cuts. That there's a kind of a no-win there. Do you let them sunset and raise taxes, or do you? The argument that was made against the Bush tax cuts for a long time for Democrats. Well, now you supportive of it. So we're now Shirley Sherrod, where Robert Gibbs, the White House can be won back, and now here we are in this week. And again, Congress heading into recess. It has been a bad string of things. Some of their own doing, some not. But a difficult time for them.
At least they stopped the leak.
The cap has hold.
Don't different kind of leaks.
Right.
And then you've got Charlie Rangel. They're coming Thursday. These ethics
I forgot about that.
He is dug in. He is defiant. He says he's not going anywhere. Look, the Democratic leaders want to do anything they can to avoid the spectacle of a public trial. But when you have a guy they already took his chairmanship away from him, he's not fighting for much else other than his political survival.
I think, and we've talked about this together before. John Ensign is an example of this. Someone who, if you don't want to go, you can probably stay for much longer than your party would like you to stay for.
Traffic gets stuck around for a while.
Right.
I mean,
it is more difficult to. It's like kicking someone out of a regular house. It's more difficult to do than you think it might be. Rick, you're 100% right. I think his colleagues, even many of whom are sympathetic to him, would like to see Charlie Rangel ride off into that sunset. I think he waits till at least Thursday when the details of the allegations against him are aired by the House Ethics Committee. Of course, Thursday, that means another bad week, adding to what I've mentioned before. So he is dug in. He has a primary September 14th against the son of the man he beat in the 1970 primary. My understanding is he does not want to leave before
that would be
then.
Adam Clayton Powell IV.
Adam Clayton Powell IV. He does not necessarily want to leave before then because he feels as though, this is a real rivalry. Does he hold on that long? If he does, it's trouble for House Democrats who, remember, famously promised to drain the swamp. Right. Republicans are bringing that ethics stuff right back around.
All right, so we only have about a minute left, but we mentioned before you came in here, Jeb Bush, fundraiser today for Rand Paul.
Fascinating.
What does it say about Rand Paul? What does it say about Jeb Bush?
Well, it says that lots of talk about the establishment will never accept these people is that ultimately, Jeb Bush is close to the establishment as you can get it, right? Raising money for Rand Paul, does this mean they're best friends? No, but it does suggest that there's a rallying effect, understanding that winning the seat is better than losing the seat. I think that's more likely with Rand Paul. Sharon Angle has put herself in Nevada, has put herself another Tea Party favorite, has put herself a little bit outside, making it more difficult for the establishment to embrace her. But my guess would be the same thing will happen there. Because again, ultimately it's about W's and L's, not about sort of policy differences.
All right. Chris Cillizza, The Fix, Post Politics, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
We accept all leaks, all times, at Rick Klein, at John Carl, at The Fix.
It's not oil leaks. We don't
want
oil leaks.
No oil.
No.